said I'm going to do this video, so I'm going to do it. This one is hugely important. I'm going to talk about adopting the mindset, keyword mindset, that you should blame yourself for everything. Now, keyword again being mindset. I'm not talking about in reality everything's your fault. Clearly, that's not going to be the case. But adopting the mindset that everything is your fault. Why should you do that? What does that actually do? In my opinion, what that does, and by the way, I should have done this at the start. Let me preface this by saying everything that I'm saying is either things that I've learned or that I'm learning. Majority of the times I'm learning. So I'm not sharing wisdom with you guys. I'm not better than anyone. I'm not telling you to listen to me or to think that I know things that you don't. Things that I'm learning. 22 years old, I'm learning shit. And this is what I'm learning. This is probably one of the biggest things that I'm currently learning, is to take the mindset that everything is your fault and to stop blaming other people and blame yourself. What drew this on, this particular video, although I had processed this idea of blaming yourself, what really hit the nail in the head was a couple weeks ago when a reporter was doing a survey. The question that he was asking was, is upselling fueling the obesity crisis? Upselling is basically when you go to a shop, for example, chicken and chips, but boss man is like, do you want extra fries? After you order, man's like, do you want extra fries or do you want a drink? So boss man is just trying to make more money, right? And the question was that fueling the obesity crisis? And I thought to myself, why are people asking this question? Why is this the question? And it gave me an insight as to people's perspective. They're fundamentally looking at it the wrong way. The question shouldn't be, is upselling fueling the obesity crisis? That's blaming boss man. That's basically saying, hey, it's your fault that obesity is increasing, boss man. Stop saying, do you want extra fries? The question should be, is the lack of responsibility and accountability on the public, or rather from the public, fueling the obesity crisis? Adopting the mindset that everything is your fault is ludicrous to blame boss man. You're the one that says yes to the extra fries. You're the one that says yes to the extra large drink. Is you. You're in control of what you eat. How can you possibly blame the finger at someone else when you're the one? Free will. Boss man's not taking away your free will, ladies and gentlemen. When he says, do you want extra fries, you're not fucking chained and have no choice but to say yes. The responsibility is on you. Hold yourself accountable for what you put in your mouth and hold yourself accountable for the answer that you give to such questions. So it's not boss man fueling obesity crisis. There's a lack of responsibility on you and the quick to blame mentality that you would like to point the finger. If someone is at 2% fault for what's happened and you're at 98% at fault, why do we love to put 100% on the person who's at 2% fault? That is just so crazy. As soon as we see someone who might be to blame, but we are the true person to blame, we want to shift that blame to someone else because we don't like to accept responsibility. The fuck was that? We just don't like to accept responsibility. And so adopting the mindset that everything's your fault will lead to you being more... And by the way, you can even make decisions that you regret. It can increase, but you'll be comfortable with it because it was all on you. It was you making that decision. It was you accepting responsibility before you made that decision. You can avoid situations where there will be at least two people to blame by putting the responsibility on you so that you don't create that situation or you don't allow yourself to be involved in that situation. For example, if I'm going to cross the road and I don't go at the traffic light, I don't stop at a traffic light, I go to some next area for me to cross the road, I see a person speeding and he's doing 35 in a 45 lane and I get hit by a car, I could blame my man for speeding. I say, hey, it's your fault. You should stop speeding. And that's true. He is partly to blame. But I'm also partly to blame because I didn't stop at a traffic light. Now, what would happen if before I crossed that road, I adopted the mindset that everything that happens is my fault? I would go at a fucking traffic light, a man will stop at a red light and I'll cross. If I adopt the mindset that everything's my fault, then I wouldn't be put in that situation. I just wouldn't, because I would take responsibility for everything that could happen. You can't put that much trust in somebody else that you decrease the amount of responsibility that you take for yourself. Oh, that was flames. I like that one. That is exactly what the obesity shit is. Actually, no, it's not. No, that's just pure stupidity. Say no. Simply say no. This idea that you can't say no to boss man saying, do you want extra fries? And then blame blaming him for obesity. Man has to do what he can to put food on the table for him and his family, to put a roof over their head. And you're blaming him from doing his job because somehow you can't say no. Somehow you lack the responsibility to understand that it's what you eat that makes you fat. Apparently fat is a degrading term. Fat is in the dictionary, I'm gonna use the shit. But please, please, it's so incredibly important. You are in control. Adopt the mindset that everything is your fault, even though it's actually not. Taking that approach, you will see so many things change. You will see so many bad things that could happen decrease because you're taking control. It's your fault. You're adopting the mindset that is your fault. And by the way, you can increase the amount of situations, again, you can increase the amount of situations that you're in that is bad, but you're comfortable with it. Because you understood before you went into that situation that is your decision and you're taking full responsibility for what happens. What I have a problem with is when people go into that situation and they are looking to blame someone else after willingly doing that thing that no one forced them into. And then when you get fat, oh, he's the one that sold me extra fries. Him. It's you, motherfucker. What's wrong with people? This one, it just gets to me because I'm learning that is the most important thing. I'm learning this shit. You're in control. You're in control. Don't wait until something happens to say that person's to blame. Don't wait. Take action and avoid it altogether. Again, I'm not putting everything on you. It's the mindset. Please understand what I'm saying. Trying to say to you is the mindset. The mindset. You're doing it before, which means that thing may not even happen. Or if it does happen, you're comfortable because you understood that everything was your fault before it happened. It's the mindset. Mindset. I was just flabbergasted at that question. It's upselling. That just goes to show how people are looking at it. They love to blame. People love to blame. That question shows me that that's a blaming mentality and it's a losing mentality to blame other people for things that are well within your control and not even well within your control to avoid. Up to you to avoid. It's literally 100% up to you to avoid. Just blaming. Everybody does not want a look, Mike. They don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. Looking at yourself in the full-length mirror is the thing that will shed light and just reveal everything, just cut back the layers, because you can't hide. Mindset that everything's your fault. Mindset, not actuality, again, because people might say, no, clearly things are not my... Mindset! Mindset. Please adopt it. You can avoid so many things. All right, run over. I don't want to bring out cookies today, because this is very important. I don't want cookies to spoil shit. Thank you for watching this video. このビデオを見てくれてありがとうございます。それでは I don't even want to do the それでは shit. I don't want to have no comedy in this shit. Even though that's not comedy, that's just my ending thing. This video is so important. I'll do the また会いましょうね. また会いましょうね. Peace.